Hello there and welcome to another webisode of Hoohaa Sports Today as we keep you updated with the news and results from the sporting world. So on today's show we'll bring you all the updates from the weekend's actions and we will begin with the UEFA Champions League final. Barcelona were crowned champions of Europe for the fourth time after they supremely outclassed Manchester United for a 3-1 win at Wembley on a night where Lionel Messi's masterclass performance along with Barca's formidable midfield outplayed United in every department. Whether you were watching it in Spain or anywhere else in the world, Barca fans and those who were non-Manchester United supporters celebrated and cheered. Even where we were at Forum 19 Food Court in Batang Jaya, the Barcelona fans erupted way before the final whistle, confidently knowing that there was no way United could claw back the 1-3 deficit, especially by the way the Catalan boys performed on the night. It was an extra special win for coach Pep Guardiola because it was in England that Barca won their first Champions League trophy back in 1992 and Guardiola was a player. Now he has won as manager twice. As for United, what can you say? They were good. But their scale of goodness was far less superior than the Catalans back in 2009 in the weekend's final and looks to me for the foreseeable future. But having to hold back his frustration with the way United lost, Sir Alex Ferguson had to endure the post-match press conference and was asked, he claims to be, the most stupidest question. What was it? You'll see it at the end of the webisode. For now, we'll leave football for a moment and bring you up to speed with the other sporting actions. So up next is the French Open Grand Slam Tennis Championships. The tournament is heading towards the final this weekend with competition today and tomorrow featuring fourth round and quarter-final clashes. Here's some of the results and matchups. Roger Federer is through to the quarters after defeating Davis Cup teammate Stanislas Wawrinka, and he is on course for a potential semi-final showdown with Novak Djokovic as the Serb e-spas Richard Gasquet in straight sets, and will meet Italy's Fabio Fognini in the quarter-finals first. Today, the men's draw will see the completion of round 4 action with Nadal going up against Ivan Lubicic. The winner will meet either Robin Soderling or Gilles Simon. Andy Murray, I believe, will struggle to get past Victor Troicki, while another Frenchman, Guy Monfils, meets David Ferrer of Spain. The winner of this tie will meet Federer in the quarters. And there's the battle of the South Americans as Colombia's Alejandro Fala is up against Juan Ignacio Chela. A Djokovic-Federer showdown in the semis, now that's certainly a mouth-watering prospect. However, there were major casualties in the women's competition. It began with Kim Clijsters, the number 2 seed on Thursday, and from the weekend both the number 1 and number 3 seeds were sent packing as well. And here we go with the tongue-twisting names. Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova took almost 2.5 hours to beat third seed Vera Zvonareva in straight sets, and now will meet Francesca Schiavone in the quarters after the Italian Bella knocked out Jelena Jankovic. Other results saw Svetlana Kuznetsova beat Daniela Hantuchova, who shocked us on Friday by defeating number 1 seed Caroline Wozniacki, who unfortunately still hasn't won a Grand Slam title. And waiting Svetlana in the quarters is homegirl Marianne Bortoli after she claimed a walk over Gisela Durko as the Argentine retired in the second set. Today we will see the completion of round 4 and matching up of the other quarter-final draws. 6-seed Asian Lina meets Petra Kvitova, where the winner will go up against either Ekaterina Makarova or current tournament top seed Victoria Azarenka. Maria Sharapova, still continuing her grunting charge, plays Agnieszka Radwanska, while another Maria faces Andrea Petkovic. The winners of these two ties will meet each other in their quarters. Tennis is done for now. Time for an update on Formula 1. In yesterday's Monaco Grand Prix, Red Bull's Sebastian Vettel picked up another win to extend his lead in the championship in a dramatic race weekend and race day at Monte Carlo, with a pretty bad crash during the qualifying involving Sergio Perez, which kept him out of the race, and Vitaly Petrov's pile up with 7 remaining laps. That brought out the safety car, aiding Vettel's win, who at that point was being chased by Alonso and Button 1 second apart from each other. But it was Lewis Hamilton that had a topsy-turvy afternoon in Monaco. He tussled with Michael Schumacher, then received a drive-through penalty for a collision with Felipe Massa during a 3-way battle with Mark Webber. Then with 7 laps to go, Toro Rosso's Jaime Alguersuari climbed onto his McLaren and broke the rear wing. So he had to get into the pits to replace it, and soon upon joining the race, he collided with Williams' Pasto Maldonado, where the stewards docked 20 seconds off his race time. This is the 5th time in 6 races that Hamilton has been called by the stewards, to which he apparently responded, quote, "Maybe it's because I'm black." That's what Ali G says, quote unquote. You know the boy is going to be in a bit of a trouble for saying that if he actually said it. Okay, that's plenty for today. Tomorrow we will return with more. But we will leave you with what Sir Alex Ferguson, manager of Manchester United, called the stupidest question during a press conference after the Champions League loss to Barcelona. Stupid or smart, you be the judge. Until tomorrow, I'm Patrick for Hoohaa Sport saying, behave.
So Alex, if the owners of Man United gave you a blank cheque over the summer and allowed you to bring in any one, just one of Barcelona's team from tonight, who would you sign?
That's one of the most stupid questions I've ever heard in my life. What about Mascherano?